Hail Satan, brothers and sisters. Hail King Lucifer. Renich Tassa Uberica. Basara Icar Lucifera. Hail Lord Satan, Father Satan. Tassa Remi Laras Satan. Ave Satanas. Hail Lord Belial. Larach Tassa Vifa Welika Belial. Ave Belial. Hail Lord Leviathan. Judan Tassa Hoit Naka Leviathan. Ave Leviathan. Hail Queen, beautiful Queen Lilith. Renich Vasara Aveg. Lilith Larach Lilith. Ave beautiful Queen Lilith. Hail Lord Beelzebub. Ade Vokar Aveg Beelzebub. Ave Beelzebub. Hail beautiful Queen Astaroth. Tassa Alora Forine Astaroth. Ave Astaroth. Hail King Asmodee. Ayer Aveg Alorum Asmodee Akeen. Ave Asmodee. Hail Father, well, I already did King Lucifer. Hail King Lucifer. Renich Tassa Uberica Basara Icar Lucifera. King Asmodeus, my great patron. Ayer Aveg Alorum Asmodeus Akeen. Asmodeus. Ave Asmodeus. Hail King Asmodeus. Now, I'm going to talk a bit more about pacts and the type of pacts, okay? There are several types of pacts, okay? There are several types of them that you can do. The first and most obvious is the contract for opportunity or gain with little effort on the part of the magician. You want wealth, power, and women. You've heard demons will give you that. Chances are this is the type of pact you're seeking. However, be warned. Demons can sometimes mess with the magicians and dabblers under this type of contract. If you want wealth, power, and women, and you don't have anything the demon can work with, or you have no want to actually work for anything, you're just passing in the wind. You're just pissing in the wind, sorry. Or giving a demon ample opportunity to impoverish, which may not really work in your best interest. I'll explain more about that in a few moments, okay? Just give me a few moments. The second type of pact is less common, is a contract with the self. An example of this might be you make a pact with yourself to quit smoking, and the demonic force is on the deal to provide support, strength, accountability. As you need it, demons work well with this type of pact. They can offer strength and guidance to help you manifest your true will, and will happily witness the pact and hold you to it by throwing gentle and not so gentle reminders to you. And the third contract between you and the demonic could be for spiritual enlightenment, which I think is a fucking great one. Answers and instructions. I suppose this is also to gain or opportunity, depending on your perception. But in this case, you're actually committing to do some work. You're not expecting the demon to give you something for little, to no effort on your part. Demons work well with this. Demons work really well with that one. If they know that you're willing to work on it, right? No matter what it is. If they know you're willing to, like truly 100% willing to work on it, and if they can see the work, then they'll work with you 100 times better. That kind of pact, they tend to help people who aren't afraid of a little work. The fourth is a contract between you and the spirit, where you're asking them to throw opportunities or gain in your direction, but actually have a specific method by which you hope to gain wealth, power, women, men, etc. For example, if you are an artist and you want fame as an artist, okay? Maybe you are looking for a gallery to showcase your work. In this instance, you may specifically make a pact with the demon of opportunity to bring these opportunities to showcase your work to you. In this instance, you're giving the demon artwork ready for the gallery to show. B, you are actively attempting to get galleries to look at your work. With all this already in place, the demon can better influence you in your favor and throw these opportunities in your path. But you can't have never painted anything that make a pact. Then, sorry about that. But you can't have never painted anything, then make a pact with a demon asking to become a famous painter. The demon in this instance has nothing to work with, which means its only recourse is to kick your ass and stay on it until you actually start a project and complete it. See what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, right? You may want wealth, power, and women, but maybe you should first ask why you don't have those things now. Then go about correcting each of those situations, or trying to correct them. The end goal can be grand and lofty, but there need to be reasonable, realistic, attainable measures. Small steps to get there, not giant steps, small steps. So you want to be famous. Doing what? What are your steps you need? What are the steps you need to take to get there? After all, if you aren't specific and give a demon nothing to work with, you could end up famous for being killed by a toilet falling out of a 10-story building. Which is true. You could be famous for that, right? Or a kitchen table chair falling out of a 25-story building and landing on top of you. Something like that. Still famous. You get your 5 minutes of fame on the news, right? Too bad you're not there to see it, but you still get it. After all, don't give demons any opportunity to impoverish because you may not like what they come up with. They often have a wicked sense of humor, which is very true. They really do. But that's one thing I love that about them. I really do. So if you're reasonably sure you still want to make a pact, move on. Make your pact. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Or move on and try to make your pact. Do the best you can to make a pact. But like I said, there's tons of information out there on the web. You know, so that you can find it and make your pact. Tons of information. There's definitely no shortage of information. You know, there's tons of websites you can go to. Like, you know, Maria Ravensoul has a great website, In Satan's Honor. Her website is amazing. She got great work there. And Maria also has a book out, At Satan's Altar, which is a great book. I think the book's amazing. There's also S. Connolly. She has a lot of YouTube videos. And her video on demonolatry. And her videos are amazing. And she got tons of books out on the subject, which is great, on demonolatry. And there's also E.A. Coetting, Venus Satanis, and just, you know, all them people. You know, all them people are. They're great when it comes to it. They're really good when it comes to that. You know, or just ask someone, you know, if you're say you're on social media and you're in a certain group or whatever, just ask a certain person and I'm sure that they will point you in the right direction. Or I definitely know I would. And if you ask me a question and I'm not sure about it, if I can't find, I'll ask somebody else, like one of my friends that might know, right? And then if they don't know, I'll find the answer somehow. If there's any way humanly possible, I'll find the answer. I will. I'll do my damnness to make sure that I do. That's 100% fact. You know, because I know what it's like to be starting out on the left-hand path. It's not easy. And it doesn't get any easier when you get older, or the longer you're on the path either, right? It really doesn't. Especially in this world. But anyway, with all the religious nut jobs that there are. But anyway, on that, hope you enjoyed the video. Ave Satanas, Ave Lucifera, Ave Leviathan, Ave Belial, Ave beautiful Queen Lilith, Ave Great King Asmodeus. And I'll talk to you next. Hail Satan. Have a safe and wonderful Friday night. Indulge in the pleasures of the flesh. Ave Satanas. I'll talk to you next.